quick little motivation as I'm taking my daily walk here. Condition yourself to endure. Condition yourself to endure. It's like a boxer. You have to be trained up. You have to be willing to condition yourself. So what you mean by that, Brother Chris? Conditioning yourself means get stirred up in the Wuak. Get stirred up in his Holy Spirit. By doing things is going to keep you conditioned. Stay praying. Stay in his word. Stay saturated with the Most High. Stay soaking in his presence. Doing things that's going to keep you conditioned to endure. Because anything else is going to hinder you. Anything else is going to lead you into a place where you are not moving. Stagnation is a big thing. Stagnation and hesitation keeps us from growing in the Most High. We have to condition ourselves. If we want to have longevity in the Most High, if we want to go all the way with the Most High, we have to condition ourselves to endure. That means doing things that is going to keep you in his presence, falling in love with the Most High, being in love with spiritual things, being in love with his presence, being in love with his word, keeping him on the forefront of your mind, no matter what you are going through, no matter what your circumstances is, no matter what your situation is. We have to condition ourselves to endure and don't get caught up in social media. Don't get caught up in the headlines. Don't get caught up in things that is not profitable. Things that is not profitable is things that is pleasing to the flesh, things that we desire. These things are going to keep us far away from the Most High. So we have to condition ourselves to endure. We have to condition ourselves to fight because this is a spiritual battle. So that means that we have to condition ourselves to be able to endure. Because if not, then we lose the fight because we choose not to prepare ourselves. We have to spiritually prepare ourselves and physically too. Get out. Move them muscles. Get out and walk. Me and my uncle was talking about this just yesterday. That even our physical bodies, we have to move. We have to make sure that we are conditioning ourselves to help ourselves. How we help ourselves is we get out here and we do things. We get out here and we make sure that we are focusing on our health. Focus on the Most High first, but also focus on your health too. Do things that's going to condition yourself. Shalom, shalom. So we got to do things that is going to condition ourselves to go all the way with the Most High. And not allowing things that is pleasing to your eye, not allowing things that is going to please your flesh to grab you and grip you. Stop focusing on things that is really not good for you. Because a lot of these things, we know that Satan is the god of this world. So we know that it's a lot of things that Satan is going to do to blind us. A lot of things he's going to do to try to keep us away from the Most High. Because he wants us to be spiritually blinded. And a lot of these things is meant to keep us at a lower state. A lot of these devices, staying addicted to distractions. Because we can love to be distracted because we're in love with the distraction. So these things is going to keep you and keep your mind off of the Most High. So just remember, we have to condition ourselves to endure. Because just like a fighter had to condition himself to get in that ring and go the distance, that's the same thing that we have to do. Condition yourself to stay in his presence. Condition yourself to stay in the presence of the Most High and to make sure that you are eating, spiritual eating. Make sure that whatever you do, that you keep the Most High first. And stop allowing the distractions to get you. Stop allowing your own self to get in the way. You want breakthrough? Then you got to start off with him. You can't open up your phone before you open up your heart to him. You can't open up your email before you check in with the Most High. We have to reverence him in everything that we do. Keeping him first. Meditating on his word day in and day out. And yes, it's a world that's full of distractions. The world is full of destruction. The world is full of pleasing your flesh. But he has made us able, capable body. Made us capable of getting it done. But it's, do you want it? This is just some motivation from your brother. Do you want it? Or do you want it to continue to stay distracted? Do you want to continue to stay at a lower state because you choose to do what you want to do and you choose not to keep him first? And that means that being a hearer and a doer of his word, not a hearer and a talker, or not a, I give him a little bit of me, but yet I don't do nothing what he says to do. So we have to understand that, because in this world, in this society, it's meant to keep us dumbed down. It's meant to keep us in that rat race. It's meant to keep us like that hamster in that wheel, going around and around and around and around. And we keep chasing things that is not going to profit of us nothing. What profits a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? We read these scriptures, but we really don't believe it because we really have a religious spirit, because Big Mama and them, Grandmama and them, everybody have taught us to what? Compromise. They have taught us to be lukewarm. They taught us that I can have a little bit of Yah, or a little bit of the Most High, little bit of God, and a whole lot of me, in which that is wrong. We're supposed to deny our flesh, denying ourselves. Drink of the cup of suffering. Can't we drink from the cup of suffering like Christ did? The disciples, this is what they did. They drunk of the cup of suffering. Because if we live a life of doing what we want to do, then we're never going to get to where he wants us to be. Because he is trying to develop us. He's trying to grow us up. But we refuse to deal with ourselves. We don't have no accountability, no responsibility. Everything else is everybody else. This is a world of victims. Everybody's a victim, but no overcomers. Who is the overcomer? It's easy to point at mama. It's easy to point at daddy. It's easy to point at baby mama, baby daddy. Everybody else did it to me. But who is going to be an overcomer? Everybody in this world has been done wrong in some type of form or fashion. But what have you did to the Most High? How many times have you prayed prayers that sounded good but didn't have no meaning? How many times have you made promises that, oh God, if you deliver me out of this, I promise I would do this, I'll do that? How many times are we going whoring on him? We don't look at that because nobody want to take accountability of their actions, but we can point the finger at everybody else. It's time to start taking accountability of your actions and get right with the Most High before it's too late. Because there's no time to continue to be distracted. It's no time to continue to live a life of it's everybody else. Deal with yourself. You wonder why everybody else is passing you by. Spiritually, even physically too. Why? Because you're not a good steward. The things that he has given you, are you a good steward of that? Or are you just a selfish person? You don't sow into nothing. Nothing but your flesh. Sow to your flesh, you reap corruption. Sow into the spirit, you reap everlasting life. It's that simple. We read these scriptures, but we don't apply them. And this is the why that we have a whole generation of religious people. And these fake preachers and fake pastors who are teaching you that you can twerk and work in the church, you could be a homosexual, you could be a drug dealer, you could be everything that you want except a true man or woman of the Most High. And this is why a lot of people is getting stuck and being hindered, because this is what they sitting under. It's time to get right. It's time to come up out of willful sin. Yes, we all deal with stuff, but willful sin, that means things that you know you're not supposed to be doing, not something that you are dealing with. This is things that you know you're not supposed to be doing. You know you're not supposed to be in your best friend's husband or wives. Nobody shouldn't have to tell you that. So this is what the Most High is calling us to develop. We've been in this thing 5, 6, 10, 12 years and still are stagnant, still on the breast milk. It's time to get up, be responsible, and develop. Because the Most High Yah is requiring a lot of you. Peace and blessings. Shalom, shalom.